Hey Raina, it's Justine. So I am here now at 2781 Hereford. It's actually in the very same neighborhood as the house your favorite house was. So it's literally a minute drive away. I just went down, came down and around this corner. So just so you know, it is the same neighborhood that gentleman was talking about. But this is the house. This is your neighbor here. Sorry about my car being in the way. Front yard, pretty boring, but it's the front yard. Okay, so let's walk up. One thing I want to point out is it has a carport instead of a garage. I don't know how important or unimportant that is. And it does appear to be fenced all the way in. I think you'll like the yard because it's very yardy. Okay, so let's walk on into the door. All right, so here's the front door. Once we open it, this is what you're seeing. So you walk in and there's this main living space. Okay, I'm going to shut the door because behind me here is a coat closet. Okay. So if I stand here in the corner by the coat closet and the front door, you have this big space here. I'm going to get it from another perspective because I think it'll show it better. But this would be like maybe a formal living room area. You do have a really big window in here that would let in a lot of light. I left the blinds closed just because I didn't want to have to close them after I left. Different corner. Okay, so let's go forward. So in my mind, where I'm at here, this room that I just left, this is probably a better way to show it. That's it there. You can see the dining area would start like at that wall. So there you go. That's that front room. Now, dining area is here, if you will. All right. Kitchen is here. Now, I don't think there's as much countertop as there was at that second space, but there is some. So you have this here, and you have all of that back there. That's really it for the kitchen. The microwave is a little tiny. You do have some storage there. How deep does that really go? Not even. Oh, yeah, okay, you can kind of see it. So this is like a breakfast nook situation for some little bar stools or something. So the cabinet is only that deep. Anyway, but you have other cabinets. There's a door here, which leads to a rather large pantry. So there's that. Some nice lighting in here too. Okay, so that's a plus. If you have the pantry to store all the stuff, which is huge, then it might give you some extra space. I don't know. It seems like a nice kitchen. They definitely did this in other bathrooms I saw, so it looks like they were trying to be really, I'm so hot, my brain is like drifting out, but you know what I'm saying, consistent, that's the word. Okay, so we've seen those two front spaces, and we do have another space here. So this would be like maybe an informal living room, if you will. There's a tiny step down, and then this space goes back here. All right, so it's an L-shaped room there, around to here, ow, and back, okay? Now, if you go back here, I don't know if you saw that door that was open, there is a laundry room back here, and it's a decent sized space. All right, the washer would actually go like right there. So washer, dryer, and then space for whatever you might need. So I think that's kind of cool. All right. One thing I do notice, and since you're not buying the house, it's not really that significant, but this is not flat. It kind of goes that way. Just so you know, I wouldn't, let rolling stuff sit here. And then this is your yard, which is huge. The pool isn't as big as some of the ones we've seen, but it looks well maintained. It looks crisp. I want to jump in. Yeah, fenced in backyard. You have all this space to yard with. So I like that. You do get the pool. You don't have the cover to give some break from the pool and all the sun, but it is fenced in. It is a great size yard. You could really do some hanging out here. Okay. Let's go back and check out some bedrooms. Alrighty, so we're going back through this main living space. Definitely take a gander while I go. And all of the bedrooms are back here. So we're gonna go back here now. This would be your AC return. Here she is, looks well maintained. The first room on the right is a bathroom. So as you can see, there's that same countertop that we saw in the kitchen. There's me. Tub shower combo. I appreciate what that one house was trying to do, but this just makes so much more sense. So anyway, bedroom is across the way. This is bedroom 1. They've tried to do a good job with the carpet. Let's check out this closet. Okay. I mean, it's a closet. The size of the door, basically. We'll say, though, we do have fans so far in the bedrooms. I don't really know where to stand to give you a good view of the room, so I'm just going to kind of do this. So it's like a square. See that? So yeah, square room. There is a closet out here, linen closet. And then this is room 2, again with the ceiling fan. Closet is here, so this one has a bit bigger closet. There are no doors. That would be a question that we would definitely want to ask, but I'm going to take advantage of that and pop in here so you can kind of see the room. So that's where you come in. There's like a little entryway, and then here's the room. I don't know that it's much bigger than the other one, but it does feel just the tiniest bit bigger, a bigger square. Then your owner's suite is here. It is definitely the biggest of the rooms. It also has a closet with no doors. Now, this is a much smaller closet than what we've seen. Between that and this bathroom, I'm not sure this is going to be for you, but let's check it out anyway. The shower is a good size. But then this is the rest of it. It's just the littlest bathroom ever. Well, no, I guess we did see smaller today, but yeah. So this is your owner's suite bathroom. These all look fairly new. Yeah, they are. So I'm not really worried about the insides of them. So yeah, this is it. Also a fan in here. So we do have the fans that you like. I just don't know if the rooms are as big. The bathroom, I mean, I think this is probably functionable, but I just don't know if this house is better than the one we just saw. Because that had so much space for you guys. I mean, this has 2 living spaces, this one and then the one by the back door, so there's that. And it's separated, so maybe you can't hear what's happening back there if you're sitting in here, but I don't know. It really, to me, yeah, I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think and tell me if you want to see it in person. Okie doke. If you do, we'll get over here tomorrow. It's not a problem. It's vacant, so. All the cabinets look new. Yep. Yep. All right, man. I'm going to go ahead and get this place locked up and get this video uploaded so that you can see it. I'm just trying to provide some different angles so that you can kind of see what it would look like if you're standing here at the breakfast bar. There. Okay. Alrighty. And like I said, there's no garage. It's a carport, so there's that to keep in mind. All right, I will talk to you soon and see what we need to do to get going on to get you in a place. All right, bye now.